Hey guys, just want to give you guys an update on 75 hard. Let you know how that's going. I am on day, so 93 days total, minus 27. Oh man, I can't even do math. It's a lot of days. Um, and I've been tracking my macros for almost 100 days now, and just going back and looking through some of that, and some of the changes I've made that have helped me feel better overall, helped me guess get more lean, um, and some of those tweaks were just following macros, or I guess you could say for 75 hard, just following a diet. But then I've mentioned that, I made a really big shift and my sugars. So my added sugars, so not sugars from fruit, but added sugars, um, 50 grams or less per day. Been tracking that. Um, so all of that stuff, and obviously drinking the gallon of water a day. I've actually been getting a little bit more than a gallon of water in a day, maybe anywhere from about a gallon and a quarter to a gallon and a half every single day. Um, so like all of that stuff has had a really big impact. Um, just how I feel, the energy I've got. Um, you know, I guess becoming more lean. Um, some of the books that I've read, although it's not really that many, it's just three. Um, like I want to go back and reread the first book that I read, because there were so many insightful things in the book that I want to try to implement and do and work on. I just a lot of things have changed in a positive way. So I run quite a bit now. I've signed up for an ultra marathon. I've never run a marathon. Um, Most I've had ever run was in college. I had run several half marathons. Um, Damn near killed me, every one of them. But I've since been out. I ran 15 miles a few weekends ago, and like literally within 2 days of doing that, I was able to go out and run again. Um, so, uh, health wise, feeling a lot better. Cardiovascular health is a lot better. Um, I have watched several documentaries now on just basically plant-based, aka vegan diets. Um, there's all kinds of other stuff out there that's debunking a lot of these programs and so on and so forth. Um, I think I just subscribe to the channel of moderation. If you do anything in excess, um, there's pretty big ramifications from that. Um, so, I can't say that I'm, fully sold on like, hey, you should be plant-based diet all the way, don't eat meat. Not in that camp, um, but also not in the camp of um, ketosis, eat nothing but meat camp, So, um, anyway, been pretty interesting paying attention to that stuff. I think my big takeaway on food, diet, whatever, lifestyle has really been what you put in your face, what you eat matters. It matters how you feel, it matters how you look, it matters the energy you have. Like, it makes a difference. And it probably has an impact on your longevity on this earth. Um, so pretty interesting, right? And my journey has just been small tweaks. I, you know, like 5 or 6 years ago, I had a case of gout in my foot, and um, worst pain I had ever felt. And doing some research, I found out that sodas were a leading cause of that. And that pain was so bad, I cold turkey stopped drinking sodas. You know, um, several years after that, um, basically I had uh, an episode where I had to be taken to the emergency room, like heart racing, cold sweats, no idea what was going on. And they run all these tests on me. Uh, they basically said, "We've got no idea what's wrong with you." And I said, "You know what? Like, I've got to make a change." Um, got into a weight loss program, like a health and fitness program. Changed the way I eat. Started exercising again. Hadn't exercised in probably, oh gosh, probably 15 years, and started drinking a gallon of water. You know, so like it's just ended up in that weight loss challenge. Ended up being the winner of that challenge out of about 50 people. Um, Hired a personal trainer during that time, and just stuck to a daily routine. Got into a good routine, good habits, broke bad habits, forced it on myself, and I just keep going to the next thing. What's the next challenge? What's the next iteration? How am I going to improve and get better? And what I'm seeing now is I've made some of the big changes, and now it's starting to be the micro changes that are having impacts, and it's exciting. And I think anybody can do it. I would never say that it was easy to make some of the changes, and even going through the 75 hard program, the challenge. Um, it's the challenge that drives me to want to do it and stick to it every day and get better and know that I can go through that, the discipline of it. But um, it just starts with a decision to make a change. And if you commit to and say, I'm going to make the change, and do it, and then remove the habits or the things that trigger you for those old habits. I used to have a recliner in the living room. I would literally come home and sit in the recliner. Whether I would sit in the recliner, watch my phone, watch TV, play with the dog, I was sitting in the recliner. I literally gave the $2,000 recliner away. Called a friend up and said, "Hey man, do you want this? Super nice, for your house." He looked at it and said, "Absolutely, I'm taking it." Took the recliner, got rid of that habit. you know. Um, so it's just, if it's food, one of my weak things with food was potato chips. I still eat potato chips. I eat potato chips for lunch on a daily basis, small bag of Doritos, but like, man, I would eat a whole bag of potato chips. So when I was going through the weight loss challenge, we did not buy potato chips and have them in the house. It just, out of sight, out of mind. I'd find something else. So, same thing with sodas. If you don't buy them, you don't drink them. So anyway, just removing the bad habit so you can replace it with a good habit. So, hope you guys find this helpful. Take care.